Hello there and welcome back into another episode of Medieval Dynasty. We are back in our beautiful village, which, by the way, does not have a name, I noticed. And I don't know if we'll ever be able to give it a name. We, however, have a lot of tasks on our to-do list for today. One thing I wanted to quickly talk about, in the last episode, when we finally took the items out of the chest for the first quest reward, we took a letter out of it. And I've been looking around, oh, well, here it is. Apparently I'm just blind. It doesn't show up here, which is like all items. But apparently it is over here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. We cannot. Nope, doesn't do anything. Quest item, a partially burned note recovered from the caravan. Must have been one of the guild's merchandise lists. But no, there's no button for reading it, so I guess we just own it. So that can go off of our to-do list, we don't need to read it. There are a few more things we need to take care of, however. One of them is the management. Now, all of our people living in the village, they still have negative mood, but at the very least, the status symbols over here have been reduced. They had, once upon a time, 4 unhappy statuses, namely water, firewood, a house, I think, just lack of shelter, and lack of food. This is down to only firewood. And we figured out last time that you need to build, you need to put food into every house for them to eat it. And it seems like it's the same with the firewood. So we're quickly gonna go make some firewood and put a little bit of it into every house. I think there might be a way of automating this a little better. I've been looking through the buildings list. And if we bring up the building menu, over here, buildings and storages, there's a resource storage and a food storage. Now I'm hoping that if we build these and we place them, then everyone who produces food will put it into the food storage, and people will then help themselves to the food from there. We'll probably build these at night today, but for now, just to make sure that our people start becoming a little happier, I'll go ahead and set up a tiny bit of firewood production. We need 1 log per firewood. So I'll just take 2 of the logs out. We'll make 8 firewood, and that should be enough for a little bit. We can press R to craft more and make the maximum. I did change the settings so that when you craft something, you only have to go through the animation once, or at least I thought I set that up. Let me check that again. Over here in the settings, gameplay. Wait, was that not here? Oh, customize game. I could swear I set these 2 marks, but let's just do it again. Fast crafting, you only have to go through one of the animations to craft a full stack, just to save some time. And fast building is, so usually per stage of the building, you need multiples of a resource, right? Like 8 stones for the foundation. If we set the check mark here, we only need to hit the building with a hammer once, and then all 8 stones from our inventory immediately get put in. I like that. We're going to go with that, so I'll accept it. And that should just cut down on some downtime where we just stand around not doing much. Now, I believe that we've been flirting with Slava over here. Slava, how are you doing today? We got an affection level of 15. Let's quickly check if we can romance her a little more. Can I ask you something, Slava? What brought you here? Oh yeah, she likes that. Destiny, of course, literally. We might have asked her that before, because that seems very familiar. We'll ask her one more thing. Do you have brothers or sisters? She does like that. Knowing my papa, I've got a few, but I've never met any of them. After all these years, it's hard to say which of us was the lucky one. Alright, so we'll keep working on her to like us a little better. Do I have the firewood in my inventory? Yes, I do. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a bit of the firewood into every house. So you'll get 3, I guess. This one gets 3, and the other one gets 2. And that should be good enough. Sorry, I keep I keep pressing F, trying to interact with things, but it is supposed to be E to open chests. That should fix the firewood problem. I also have a whole bunch of items that I should put away. So I'll quickly do some inventory management, and then we will get to the next point on our to-do list. Alright, one thing I do want to do is taking care of a few parts of the quest that we still have. In the top right corner, you can see that we need to collect some rye, some roasted meat, some perch, and some stone. Now, for the roasted meat, that's actually very easy to make. We just need 2, if I can remember where, right over here. Set up a quick campfire, light it, and we can roast the meat right here. Roasted meat. Oh, I didn't set it up to multiples, so this is just 1. But here, if I just say roast all of them, hopefully this properly works with just 1 single animation. There we go, yep, 20 roasted meat. Apparently I do have some salted fish that I could also roast, but we don't need that right now. Oh, okay, roasted meat. For the moment though, we'll just put that away again. Right here. And then we'll quickly go and A, harvest the cabbages, and then B, plant the new ones. So, first of all, the harvest. And we don't have any seeds that we could put into this field. Not right now, anyway. We have a lot of cabbage seeds, and we are heavily overloaded. Actually, this is, I think, more than I can put into any of these chests, because we already have quite a bit of stuff in there. So I'll go ahead and put the cabbages, including the cabbage seeds, into here. Well, they are out of berries, anyway. Good, that's a start. Next up, we have to fertilize the new fields and plant the rye and the wheat, I think it was, right? Yeah, rye and wheat. But first, fertilizer. Yeah, like you do. Just grab a bag of poop, go in there with your hand, throw it across the field, and we got a new level in farming. Maybe I should assign that. Maybe that helps with how quickly we go through that. Actually, this is our first skill point in farming, so I'll just put it into the 5% experience boost. The alternatives would have been... Actually, that's probably much better. 25% chance to harvest additional crops, and slower durability loss on farming tools. It sounds nice, it really does. But I do like experience bonuses in games. It feels good. Alright, poop is on here. I'll go ahead and poop up the other field, and then we'll use the hoe on both of them. Alright, that is the poop. Next up, we need to use the hoe. Apparently I put it on number 4 to plow the fields. About to break. There we go, broken, but we did get a copper hoe from that chest. And that has a much higher durability, so hopefully we can use that for a good long time. That's field number 1. Do the same up here. Oh, running out of stamina. Gotta wait a little. That actually makes me wonder what affects the rate at which you get dirty. Sometimes in the bottom left corner, we don't have it right now, but you get a dirty symbol, and then people don't really like interacting with you. I'm wondering if hard work like this makes you dirty quicker. Well, that's a problem for another day. First of all, let's go ahead and put that wheat grain in here. And luckily that does not need the hoe again. You just put the seeds on top of the soil, and that's everything you need to do there. You know, that actually makes me wonder if there's like, crows and stuff in the game? I mean, there are crows in the game, but I wonder if there's birds that can just come by and eat all of your seeds? That would be very frustrating, but also very realistic. Cool, the wheat field has been seeded. Next up, we'll do the rye. Ooh, those are much bigger grains in the bag. Actually, the grains in the bag look very fake. I haven't paid attention to the other one, but these grains, they look super fake. It's like it looks like a 2D image inside the 3D bag. That's kind of funny. Cool, the fields have been planted, the cabbages have been harvested. I'll go ahead and do some inventory management, and then we will meet again for the next task. There we go, I have collected all of the things we need. In the top right you can see that the quest is partially completed. I'm carrying 1 out of 3 rye, I'm carrying, oh actually 3 out of 2 meat, 2 out of 2 perch, and a stone we need. We currently don't have any additional rye. I'm planning to buy that once we are in the village, so that we can finish that quest. We will also go ahead and check the quest board for available quests to complete this month. Oh, and look at that. A whole bunch of mushrooms. I don't know if they're dangerous, but I'll quickly harvest a bunch of them along the way, and I guess we'll just sell them for a bit of a profit. Which actually makes me think, I think I wanted to sell the cabbages too. I'm not far from the village yet. Yeah, I think I'll quickly return, pick up the cabbages for selling, and I'll meet you when we are back in Piestovia. And there we are, a familiar sight back at the market over here. We need to pick up 2 additional rye, and I think this trader, is that you? I think you should have the rye. We're gonna sell the cabbages and see how much money we can make off of that. And that should allow us to finish the quest with Sweer over there.
How are you?
Pause Namir. Show me your wares. What can you give me for the cabbages? You give 1.5 coins per cabbage. Honestly, it's not amazing, but I'll sell it. It's 120 coins. We'll also sell the mushrooms that I just harvested for barely anything. I guess that has to be good enough. Those ones are even cheaper. Alright, alright. Do you have rye? Please say yes. Please say you do. I need 2 rye. Oh my god, you don't have rye. Why do you not have rye?
So low, you don't. Good luck.
Do you? Maybe the food merchant sells rye? We really need rye. Well, the food merchant isn't here yet. Oh, wait. No, you are the one I wanted to talk to. Markuslav, isn't it? Do you have rye? Please say yes. Just 2 of them. Yes! Okay. Whew! I thought we were in trouble here. No, we do have the rye. That finishes everything we need for the quest. Let's go ahead and hand that in, and also check the quest board for any new tasks. Swear. Quickly, we've got no time to spare. Do you have everything we need? I do. Can I go now? By the way, he has found his upper torso again, which, good for him, you know? Great, great. Now, hear me very carefully, because I won't come with you, and it's of the utmost importance that you exactly follow the instructions, so better focus. Wait, why can't you go and do it yourself? Because the dark forces know me all too well. They won't let me get anywhere near the tree. Yeah, that's convenient. You meant inconvenient. Yeah, exactly. So focus now. You need to go to the swamp, find the tallest tree. It has no leaves all year round, and it stands in the middle of a clearing. You need to come close to it and place the objects there. Put the stone in the middle. Above it and on its left side you need to place 2 perches. On its right side and below you put 2 pieces of roasted meat. And finally 2 bundles of rye on the left side and 1 on the right. I'm gonna assume we don't need to manually place that, so I'll just say I got it. Alright, yeah, so we need to go to the swamp now. Sadly, I didn't expect to get into fights, but now that we go into a swamp, I'm not so sure anymore. I only have a wooden spear and 2 stone spears. I dropped the bow, but I guess that will have to be good enough. Are there any important quests here? Someone wants 17 stones. That should be easy enough for some dynasty reputation. I'll once again just accept all of the quests. 4 buckets. Don't kick the bucket, bring the bucket. It only pays 20 coins, and unlocking the bucket costs like 100 coins, I think. But yeah, we might still do it. Feather rufflers, we need to bring 63 feathers. We might actually have that. Kill another 2 boar, beautiful, and 4 wooden hammers. Alright, I'll just pick all of that. Mostly for the dynasty reputation. And for the quest we need to travel north. Which is convenient because I want to try, and I'm hoping, you know what, there's a lot of stones in here. Let's just quickly collect the stones while I talk about what I was planning to do. So yeah, we have these 3 women that we hired to join our village. But apparently they cannot share houses. For sharing houses, it seems like, I mean, that is my assumption at the very least. You need a man and a woman together because, I don't know, I guess this is, you know, dynasty, medieval dynasty, so you kind of need both genders. Because the goal is to make the next generation. So while we are traveling north in just a moment, we're gonna pass by that camp where the recruitable people hang out. And since it's a new season, I'm hoping that it has been refilled with new potential villagers. And we'll just see if there's some men. And we'll ask them to come in and move in to our village. And hopefully move in together with people. With the women. We have collected the stones. Let's quickly hand in this quest.
How is life treating you?
What these stones do? They look sturdy enough. Beautiful. Yeah, so a little bit of money. Really, almost nothing. 7 points, but we got some reputation. And that's a start. Next stop is gonna be the recruitable villagers. I'm not currently dirty yet, so I'm hoping I'm not getting dirty as I'm approaching the camp. Let's see if we have any luck. It does seem like there's some men. Who do we have here? Yeah, out of my way. We got Milochat, Roslav, Lutoslav, and Svitobor. I think I like Roslav as a name, so how about you come live with us? I'm creating a new settlement. Would you like to come? Beautiful. And can I make you move in with one of these women? Not Buzislava, because we're trying to flirt with her. Drimilda isn't very happy. Maybe she would be happier to live together with someone. But Nidamira and Roslav are closer in age. So I'm gonna try to... which house is the one with... Who did I just say? Niedermira. The house with Niedermira... This one. Can we assign Wroclaw as well? Are you sure you want to move the family to a new house? Yes. They do live together. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. In that case, I'll recruit one more man. Maybe check for a younger one. Around the age of 20 or a little bit older.
How are you?
You're even older, 29.
How can I help you?
You're 30. What about you over there?
Hello there.
You're 19. Perfect. How about you move in as well? We're gonna make you move in with Grimilda over here. Nice. That is 5 villagers now, which is... it's quite a lot. A lot of mouths to feed. I think we're gonna make one of them an additional hunter. One of them has resource extraction 3, that's really good. Roslav could also be... or maybe Milochat. Milochat could be a fisher as soon as we unlock that. Or what is that symbol? Is there a way to see that in bigger? Diplomacy. I don't think diplomacy is gonna be relevant for quite a bit. But I'm sure we'll get around to it. For now, we still have the 1 work slot in the hunter. Let's go ahead and send Miloshat in there. Do we have a work slot in the woodshed as well? No, these are full. So we need to find 1 additional workplace. But that's not a priority right now. Right now, my priority is... the end is nigh. Let's go ahead and travel to the swamp. I really don't know what's going to await us there, but we should probably have one of the spears at the ready. I'll start with the wooden spear. If we do get attacked, I will throw it. And then we have 2 stone spears as a backup. Probably 1 more to throw, and then the second one to stab with. But yeah, for now we have to travel 300 meters in that direction. Hope that we don't get attacked along the way. I really hope that there's not like a, you know, like a bandit ambush or something like that. What is this? Pile of leaves. I got 10 points out of that. Hell yeah. If there are more piles of leaves, I'm definitely checking them. And I was just wondering if there are new things to harvest, but it seems like this is just reeds, right? Yeah, this is just reeds. Not a new type of resource for us. But in a swamp, I could well imagine there being plants that we don't have outside. St. John's Wort. We do have that outside. I think all of that is just more reeds. Apparently the swamps. Really good place to collect reeds. I could collect some more of those mushrooms. That actually gave me a survival level. Let's take a look at that. We have actually 2 level ups in survival. And we are quite high in level here. What are we interested in here? The slower loss of food and water, I think, can be quite helpful. Yeah, I'll take 1 into the temperature tolerance, because he's been complaining about that previously. And we'll do the less food and water consumption. That sounds pretty good to me. There is another house over here. We'll definitely be checking that out. Is that a... No, that's just a fallen tree. I thought that was a body for a moment. Let's check this building to see if we find anything worth taking. There's also this, but that looks very dilapidated. There's a moose or something. Let's see if there's something in here. I think I see a dead body. There's a missing wall on this side. Some wine. A bag. Some coins. That's always good. Yeah, but this one here does not bode well. He did have a copper knife. Doesn't seem like that helped him defend himself. So yeah, maybe that's a bit of a warning. To be careful in these areas. I kind of wish the moose wasn't right in front of me. Maybe if I stay on the path, it'll leave us alone. I don't actually know, but I'm kind of assuming that moose are very territorial. Oh, that is the tree we need to get to, though. Yeah, please just ignore us, moose. It's gonna be fine. We don't want anything from you. We just want to finish that quest. Okay. It just said ritual site over here. Is it here? No. Poisoned stone arrow in there. Seems like there's a lot of fighting going on in this area. I don't think I like that. Here, ritual site. The trees looming over the swamp, fortunately no dark forces guarding it are to be seen. It better stay that way. Let the ritual begin. First, the stone. That's an easy enough step. What next? Oh no. I thought it would be automatic. I don't remember it. Fish above and on the left side, meat below and on the right. No, I think it was symmetrical. Oh no, apparently not. Above and left or above and right for the fish? I'll go above and left for the fish. You hear a splash of water somewhere nearby. It seems the ancient evil has woken up to consume the meal you're preparing for it. Provided that this great evil manifests itself in the shape of a frog. Time for rye. How are you going to place it? I think I remember 2 bundles on the left and 1 on the right. Everything seems to be correct, as if it mattered. No dark forces of evil seem to be bothered how you serve them their breakfast. It's probably difficult to be bothered by anything if you don't exist. Beautiful. We can leave. I'm not seeing any attackers. What I do see is yet another building and another one there that we could potentially check out. There's a fire burning here. And a guy called Elric? I'm just gonna hope that that's not... Oh god, you're alive? No, you're not. I can skin it. It was moving, though. I'm just gonna hope that that's not a bandit. We do have... By the way, I'm just looking at the top left, and we once again have unhappy people. Are we out of... Seems like we're out of food and out of firewood. That's definitely something we will have to take care of when we get back to base. Hey, Elric. Can I talk to you?
How are you?
Do you live here? Do bears shit in the woods, my friend? Heck yeah, I live here. I'm the king of the swamp, baby. I'm scared to go deeper into the subject. He doesn't say anything. No, let's try that again. You clearly live in a swamp. Uh-huh. What do you do for a living? I create sweet pie. Oh yes, I'm an artist. And this land is my canvas. I dip my brush in the swamp all day long. That's right, honey. Ay, ay, ay. What is the human translation of what you just said? No idea, partner. My job is so fresh, it has no name. I'm somewhere between a herbalist and a fucking god. So you brew potions and such? Potions, mixtures, elixirs, drafts, tonics, every concoction that you can dream of. We might be best friends from now on. Sure. Have you seen anything interesting? Are you kidding me? What's not interesting here? See that bush? I found a dead badger there. And that tree? I peed on it. And that rock? Wait. That rock wasn't here before. Did you see it earlier? Tell me. Do you know the rock? Do you? It's the rock who sent you, isn't it? What do you want? I was not sent by an inanimate object. That's exactly what someone sent by a rock would say. Yeah, maybe we should leave him alone. I am wondering though, you know, he has a lot of things. He's got some firewood, which we kind of need. I'll take some. Is there anything else of interest maybe inside of these places? More buckets? You know what? We need buckets for a quest. If we find one more bucket, the quest is complete. So that would be pretty cool. Apple and straw. I'll take the apple for now. That one is empty. It's got a whole lot of wine bottles lying around. That's nice. Is there anything in here? Like another bucket or something? Poison! And potion of night vision. I'll leave that here for now. Don't think we're super interested in poisoning people. There's more wine. There's a sickle. Don't know what we need that for. So I'll leave it behind, I guess. Take that wine bottle. And it seems to be getting dark. Maybe we'll quickly check these two houses. And then we return to the town, to Piestovia, to hand in the quest. I did bring a... This one is almost broken. Well, you know what? Maybe we can sell it for a few coins. I did bring a torch, luckily. So we can still see somewhat. It's not the best vision, but better than nothing. Any entrance into this? Yes, here. But there's nothing inside. Alright, I will be running back to Piestovia to hand in the quest. And I'll just go ahead and meet you there. Welcome back to Piestovia. Now I did luckily, you know, just find a random bucket outside of a random building that someone didn't need anymore. So we can hand in this quest to Devan. Here are your 4 buckets.
Have a nice day.
One of them might look a little familiar, because it used to belong to one of the villagers. But this one is the more important quest. Where is Sphere? Still standing here. We did your thing. Everything went as you ordered. You saved us all. Good job. Excellent job. Can you... Sorry, I'm talking to this man behind you. I was afraid that something would kill you or suck your soul, but here you are. As right as rain. Hey, did you really... You deserve a reward. That's for you and your friends or family members. This will give you some protection against dark forces. A bag hat? A bag hat indeed. But beware, if you ever take it off. Now I need to go. There are other dark forces lurking in the dark. But don't you fret. I'll be coming back to check in if there's no need to renew the ritual. That is exactly what I've read. What? Nothing. We got 4 bag hats. Makes you feel hot sooner, but it protects against the cold. I'm not going to use that yet. There's still some traders. I want to see if I can maybe sell the bow that I found. Yeah, she doesn't pay much, but it's like almost broken. So let's just get rid of that. I'll also sell some of the plants that we foraged along the way. Why do I have so much meat? Oh, because we butchered. Right, we butchered the goat. Alright, I think that finishes the quests. What I'm gonna do is I will return to the village, and we're gonna see if we can't build the 2 storages. The food storage and the resource storage, so that our villagers can live a little bit more happily. Alright, here I am back in the village. It seems like everyone is out of firewood, so yeah, they seem to go through firewood very, very quickly. Nidamira and Roslav are also out of food. I'm not sure which of the houses that is. Not that one, one of these 2. Let's check if there's still food in here. No, there's no food in here. We'll give them an apple. We'll give them... I'll put the salted fish meat in here, and I'll cook up some of the roasted meat for myself. Oh, actually, we still have a bunch of roasted meat in our own container. The wine... Yeah, you know what? I'll just give them the wine. If they want to drink that instead of food, I'm okay with that. And then they will get... I'll just give them 4 firewood, and we're gonna be making some more and giving it to them. I'll do some inventory management, bring some more firewood into the huts, and then I think we're going to start construction on the resource storage so that they can grab the firewood independently and I don't have to micromanage it. The inventory is sorted out. Now we need to think about where to build the resource storage. I think, yeah, we're going to go with the regular resource first. We'll build food later. And I think I would kind of like this to be close to where we all live. So I'll just put that kind of opposite of this house here. See how this looks. I think it's a little bit closer to the road than I would like. So we'll probably just turn it a little. I think I need the hammer for that. Copper hammer. Destroy. And we're gonna try that one more time. We'll try to build buildings, storages, resource storage. And just tilt that to the left a little. Does that look better? Nope, that's too much. One more time. Third time's the charm, right? How about this? Kind of has the same problem as before. Okay, right here. I think I got it now. Right there. Yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better. Alright, we need 12 stones in total. I'll put the 8 in. Man, I love that quick build thing. I'll go search for some resources and start building this up. And I'll show you the final building.
There's a real nip in the air.
We got 2 skill points in extraction over here. Let's quickly check what we want to put that in. Slower durability, loss of access sounds pretty good. More resources recovered from destroying structures. I mean, hopefully we don't do that too often. Pickaxes and shovels. Tell you what, I'm gonna put one in access, and we can pick this one up if we ever do destroy something. I do think we have to put a point into tier 2 before advancing to tier 3. Ooh, increase in carry weight. So, that sounds nice. So I'll just put a point into the pickaxe and shovel. I think that'll be helpful. The sun is up, it is early morning, and I'm back here to put the last finishing touches on the resource storage. Oh, I think I might have counted wrong. Yep, I got a little bit too many resources, but that's okay. Here we are. That is our resource storage building. Hopefully conveniently enough placed for the villagers to grab all of the resources they need. Yeah, my hope is that the woodcutters, after making, you know, logs and... Ooh, this can hold 1,000. That's really nice. After making the logs and the firewood and stuff like that, that they will kind of just bring all of the things over here. And then the villagers can take those resources whenever they need it, like the firewood. We'll have to do a similar thing with the food storage, but I think we're gonna do that tomorrow. Maybe even before we do that, build another building where we can make Roslav work. Actually, here's the thing, Roslav has an extraction 3. I think we're gonna switch the woodshed, and we're gonna employ Roslav there, because he's obviously much better at that. And then at the well, instead of Butsislava, we're gonna put Grimilda there, because she's better than Butsislava. That means Butsislava currently is without a job, but I'm okay with that. She's kind of the weakest among all of the workers right now, which maybe doesn't bode well for like a future wife, but that's okay. That's okay, I think. We also have unlocked something new, the simple house, while I was working. So we can make better houses now. Does it say? Oh, here. A type of housing provides a safe place to sleep and accommodate villagers, has the stone campfire and the cauldron inside. But I think for now, the small houses should be fine. And I think this is a good place to leave it off. We have once again expanded our village by another building. We did a number of quests. And we will once again have to head out and do some hunting. That's probably up next time. And we will make some wooden hammers to hand in the village as well. We might even have enough feathers. Let me quickly check. I think we have a whole bunch of feathers in here as well. Feather... Yeah, we have 30 here. I think we might have enough feathers. And if we don't, it should be easy enough to collect all of them. Yeah, but beautiful. Look at that. Another day. We are on the second day of autumn. There's a big building in the middle of the village now, and I think that should make everyone much, much happier. Thank you, everyone, for joining me for another episode. See you next time for more hunting, and goodbye.